Hello and welcome to our demonstration of TIXEL's TIXstream MFT. TIXstream MFT is the solution for secure, high-speed, site-to-site bulk data transfers. One of Europe's largest broadcast organizations has selected TIXstream MFT to move their content securely between all of their stations. We have two workstations, LA and London, which are connected over a 10 gigabit network through a network emulator. This network emulator simulates a typical inter-site connection by adding packet loss and latency to the link. First, I'd like to show you what happens with standard tools and using this over such a network. Therefore, I use the command line tools, SCP, and I copy a sequence of 2,000 files, 50 megabytes per file. And as you can see here, the live throughput, the bandwidth is a little bit less than 100 megabits. That means we only use less than 1% of our physical available bandwidth of 10,000 megabits. 10 gigabits, 10,000 megabits. Or in other words, one file takes something between 4 to 6 seconds to be transferred over this network with this tool. If we have 2,000 frames, that means in total it would take over 10,000 seconds to transfer that. 10,000 seconds, that's a little bit less than 3 hours. We don't want to wait this long, so we quit this at this point and switch to our TIXstream MFT web UI. As you can see here, this is our web UI. We are on the LA host. Each host has its own web UI. And I would just transfer the same sequence I set up here, the 10 gigabit demo folder, which is here, and I add it to my file list, and I select the same host. Here the STP, it was a London host, it's already preset here. You can have multiple hosts, and each host has a number of destination shares which can be defined on the other side. So it makes it very, very easy for the user to set up such a transfer. It only took me a few clicks to set up this transfer. And if I now see here on my network graph, this disappeared. Why did they do that? Because this graph automatically scales, and as you can see, we reach the 10 gigabit mark with TIXstream here. So this thing has disappeared because it's so small I cannot even see it anymore. That's what TIXstream typically does. It gives you incredible performance and a very consistent deterministic performance, even on such high bandwidth networks like a 10 gigabit network. We see a flat line here. That's very, very unique point of TIXstream. It provides you a deterministic and incredible efficient performance on any kind of network. While this transfer is running, we can, by the way, see it here in our little dashboard. Other point, as we already saw here, it's very easy to set up. It's very usable for even non-technical users to set up such a transfer over the web UI. Another point is we add a couple of layers of security here next to standard socket layer TLS encryption between each communication partner. We also added on an extra layer of security on application level. So each communication node, which we see here, the peer nodes are all mutually authenticated on application layer. Another nice thing of TIXstream MFT, it's very easy to integrate. It's seamlessly integrated in any automated workflows over our standard REST API. It is very resilient. We have features which automatically reschedule interrupted transfers, or if a communication partner is not available, it's stored in the system and automatically rescheduled to a later point. And you can even set it up in a cluster. So if you have business critical transfers, you can set up TIXstream as on multiple TIXstream servers and add them to a cluster and create a high available system. Let's see the verdict here, how long it took me for this transfer, which would usually take over 3 hours with a standard tool. We did that in 1 minute and 25 seconds. So we transferred almost 100 gigabytes of data at 9.61 gigabit over a wide area network, which is comparable to a network link between London and LA in 1 minute and 25 seconds. So next to this incredible performance and all these other features I just briefly described during the transfer, the last point I'd like to mention is TIXstream MFT is very affordable. We offer a very easy subscription license model. We have no hidden fees, it's just one yearly flat fee which covers everything. The SDK is included. There are no setup fees or no volume fees. It's very easy to calculate for in your budget. So yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for your attention.